Good morning. Welcome to day 161, Saturday, September 14th, 2024. It's about 5:30. We're going to get packing up soon. It did rain throughout the night. Thankfully, right now it's not raining, so hopefully we can get packed up and keep things dry. Looking to get to Stevens Pass today, about 14 miles away. There's going to be a couple of big climbs. We're going to get a resupply, maybe get something to eat, hopefully charge up electronics. It was very quiet and peaceful here. There were a bunch of other people, and I did hear some thru-hikers talking with someone else that are here, but we're all pretty much spread out, which is nice, so no one's on top of each other. Hopefully everyone stayed dry, but I think it's a good mix of weekenders and thru-hikers. Basically, looking at the map, this lake, which is gorgeous, is only like a few miles from a trailhead right off the main highway, so the same highway that Stevens Pass will be on. So it's an easy backpack in here, so I understand why it gets pretty popular. Probably with the rain forecast last night, that's why it's not jam-packed on a Friday night. But yeah, looking forward to getting to the resupply. It's not super chilly, which is nice, but it is going to be wet, and I'm going to get, I'm sure, soaked going through all the brush, but nothing new. So Sarah right now is in the middle of her visit with her friend in Minneapolis. She's going to be there a few more days, so hopefully I'll have some cell service or Wi-Fi at Stevens Pass, and we can just touch base. I can see if there's any new info on the fire closure reroute. Man, it'd be great if they removed it, but I'm not hopeful. That's all right. So it'll be a fun little adventure. Once again, off the PCT for the fire closure. That's coming up in about 45 miles. So that's the update. We'll see you later. It's about 9:30. We made it to Mig Lake. A little bit of blue up there, but it was also lightly raining on me, so that's life on the trail for you. It's 11 o'clock. We got a little over 4 miles to Stevens Pass. So it's been mostly cloudy, the sun popping out every once in a while, but at least it's not raining. Made it to the top of the hill to a ski lift. Not sure if there's going to be more climbing or not. We'll know soon enough. Maybe one of those buildings is where food is. All right, it's about 4:30. We just spent a couple hours getting our resupply, having some food, having a beer. Going to go on the trail for a few hours, set up camp. There were a couple northbounders that were coming and going, but not a lot of through hikers, that's for sure. That's the update. Okay, we're back on the trail. Only gonna go about an hour or so. Get to a water source. So I couldn't really do much video at the lodge because music was blaring and YouTube would just copyright anything if I tried to talk. But yeah, it was a really good pit stop. Plenty of room downstairs at the cafe. A cup of coffee was $6.50, but free refills. So first I hung out down there, organized my resupply, started charging things. Then once I had all my resupply done, I took my charging and my pack upstairs to the nicer restaurant and got a Philly cheesesteak, fries, more fries, a chicken breast sandwich to go. Lots of room. The only thing it didn't have was Wi-Fi, but there was good cell reception with Verizon, so that was fine. So I want to go about an hour or so where there'll be a creek, set up camp. Obviously I'll be setting up camp later, but I did hang out for a couple of hours. Also, I want to get there because according to the weather app, there may be some rain coming around 6. So I left at 4:30. So I got to get this hour or so of hiking done, get the tent set up before the rain. Then it looks like maybe we'll have a couple of partly sunny days coming up, which will be nice. Sadly, I was hoping with all this rain lately, maybe the wildfire closure would be lifted. But no, the PCT is still closed. I think about 40 miles north of here. So we'll do the reroute. We'll go on an adventure. And who knows if I have cell service, I'll keep checking, but it doesn't look good. Looks like we're gonna be doing some extra miles. All right, so we're at the 4:30. We're hopefully about a half mile from where I would like to camp tonight. So another 20, 30 minutes, a little bit of climbing now. All right, we have found home for the night, a little before 5. Get this tent set up before potential rain. We've got a stream or a creek running nearby that will lull us to sleep. Awesome. All right, recap time. A light drizzle had just started falling about 10 minutes ago while I was editing this video. So we got here just in time. It's stopped for now, but I think it might start up again. So we're camped at around 3,900 feet. It's getting close to 6 o'clock. I packed out a chicken breast sandwich. That'll be yummy. Although I'm pretty full right now. I don't think I'm going to have any dessert tonight. Did just shy of 17 miles with it being a resupply and a pit stop. I'm good with that. The weather was pretty decent all day. And early morning, it was a lot of getting wet from all the brush that was wet from all the rain. I set up a very wet tent here, but overall the weather was pretty good. Hopefully it'll be partly cloudy, partly sunny the next couple days. I can get the tent dried out. I can get the sleeping bag totally dried out. You know, it's not damp, but it's not completely dry either. Just all that condensation. So unlike Snoqualmie Pass, where I saw a lot of through hikers out and about, here at Stevens Pass, I only saw 2, and then right before I left, 2 more came. So 4 total, which I'm a little surprised about. So I'm wondering if a lot of people are skipping this section because of the Glacier Peak Wilderness Miners Complex fire, which is coming up in about 30 miles and closes 20 miles of trail. So a lot, if a lot of wildfires, people just skip and go on to where it's open again. So I'm guessing that's why I didn't see a lot of people here. I was expecting it to be similar to Snoqualmie Pass and have a lot of activity here, or who knows? I mean, I'm just in a weird bubble, maybe. You never can tell. So yeah, about 30 miles until we leave the PCT, hopefully for the last time, to avoid this wildfire closure, and we'll wrap around other trails to avoid it. So Sunday we'll be on the PCT, and Monday we'll leave the PCT, and we'll probably be off the PCT for 2-3 days, I'm thinking. So that's coming up. Other than that, had cell service, checked in with Sarah. She's in Minneapolis visiting with a friend, having a good time. She'll be on her next leg of her journey in a couple days, heading to Canada to visit friends there and to await for my arrival. I still do not have my entry. I don't think it's a visa, as Sarah told me. It's something else, but my permission to enter Canada through the PCT, I have not gotten that emailed back to me. So may not be going to Manning Park in Canada. We'll see. I'll keep checking, and Sarah will let me know. But yeah, I may get to the border, cross over, and then have to go back about 30 miles to Hart's Pass in the US, which is like the first road where you can be picked up. But that is down the road, so why worry about that now? Yeah, the rain is starting up again. I can hear it on the rain fly. So glad we got tent set up, everything's situated. I'm going to finish editing this video, and we'll see you Sunday morning. How many more Sundays do we have on the trail? Not many.
Good afternoon from Minneapolis. I got to town yesterday afternoon, and I'm staying with my friend Mel. We met in Manchester, and she moved out here, and she has kittens, and they're so cute. Brian and I used to have a cat, but Rascal went over the Rainbow Bridge in 2020, and now we adventure, so no cats for us, but so cute. Yesterday we went for a great walk around one of the lakes here in Minneapolis that we could get to from Mel's house. This morning I tried Zumba at the Y. Not a great fit for my back, which was a little sore, but then I did my stretches and I feel fine. And so we've just spent the afternoon. We had lunch at a great Indian restaurant. Food was great. Service was definitely not the best. But having a great time. I keep forgetting to take videos, so good thing I'm not in charge of this channel. But yeah, so we're gonna walk to a little market that's near the house, grab some takeout for dinner, and walk back and just kind of hang out for the rest of the evening and watch some more crappy, trashy reality TV show. And it's been great. They're so cute.